Hello, grade 1. Hope you're having a great week. I know this week you've been reading the book about the tiny seed and taking care of a living thing. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to hear all about it. Well, since you've been reading about the book about the tiny seed, and it's spring, Miss Katia got inspired to create an art project about flowers in a vase to put a flower out of recycled material. So let's get started. Listen up for the materials that we're going to be using. You're going to be needing a plastic bottle. Any size will do. Paper. If you have colorful paper, even better. But regular white paper is also just fine. A pencil, green markers, a pair of scissors, a small piece of cardboard, but make sure it's thin, a lot of plastic top bottles, glue, regular glue. If you have a hot glue gun, it could be helpful. Or you can also use a very special type of glue. The one that I like is UHU that can glue just about anything from plastic to fabric or anything like that. Especially when we are going to be using the bottle tops, okay? And some colorful paper. This is tissue paper, but this is an optional. I'll explain a little bit about that later on. Some twigs, a cup to put the glue, and brush. Okay, so once you have gathered all the material, you are ready to start. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to be needing is your paper, either white or colorful. I decided to use this one. Get your scissors and start cutting. You have to cut them not too big, but not too small. Once you have cut a bunch of paper, get your plastic bottle, your cup with glue, and the brush. And this is how we're gonna do a vase for our flowers. Okay? It's gonna take a while. So you have to learn to be patient. But if you're patient, it's gonna come out really, really, really nice, okay? So you're gonna fill the whole bottle with the paper. If it's colorful, then think about how you're gonna order it. Is it gonna be all around colorful, or is it gonna be one line, one color, and another color, and another color, or is it gonna be up or down? So make sure you think before you glue. Since once you have done that, and it's all covered up, you should layer it up with a nice coat of glue. So let's pretend you already have done all of that. You're gonna put your bottle aside and let it wait to dry. While you are waiting to dry, you're gonna get your piece of cardboard and your plastic bottle tops, okay? And here we're gonna decide how to make our flower. So it doesn't matter if they're different sizes or they're all one size, it's gonna come out just the same. Again, if it's all different colors, it doesn't matter. The petals can be each color, or they can be all one color, depending on what you have. But don't worry if you don't have all the same colors, okay? So once you like it, then you can glue. This is where the hot glue gun comes in hand. So if you have the hot glue gun, make sure a parent is helping you. But if not, this type of glue can help. But if you have regular glue, don't worry, it's just gonna take a little bit longer for it to glue. And once you glue it, don't touch it, okay? And you put it aside. And it's gonna look something like this, okay? So make sure you have two. So once you have done that, get another piece of paper with your pencil and make a few leaves, kind of like this, okay? Make sure they're big, okay? Don't make them small. And get your markers and start to color them, okay? If you don't have markers, crayons will do, colored pencils will do. Any type of colors that you like to work or you may have at home, it's fine, okay? So let's pretend I have color in all of it. You get your scissors and you cut. Okay, once you have cut all of your leaves, get your flower, and it has a lot of white space. Let's cut that also, okay? To cut the extra white. Sometimes it can get a little bit tough. Just in case you can do it, you can ask a grown-up to do it, but give it your best try. You know, sometimes things are not easy and we just need to keep at it until we're good. And again, I don't want perfection. We're learning. So see, it's nice. So now here is where the colorful tissue paper comes into place. If you like it like this, then it's fine. But then I put this as an optional in order to make the pollen inside. Okay? To give it a nice color. Again, the regular glue, because it's paper, it's gonna do just fine. Okay? And it's gonna look something like this. Again, if you don't have tissue paper, don't you worry about it. What you can do is see what kind of materials you have at your home that can make it the pollen inside. How about some glitter? Or how about, I don't know, a different part, actually maybe Kleenex would be fine type of paper. Or other types of paper. I don't know. You have to see what you can use around your house to create the inside. So once you have done that, it's time to put it all together. So you're gonna get your flower, your twig. Again, if you don't have a twig, because sometimes we might not be near a garden, or we cannot go outside because of the weather or anything, you can use straw, or you can make your own twig out of paper. So, and here we are gonna need the hot glue gun, or if you use regular glue, because these two types of materials are quite hard, then you're gonna need to wait for it once you put the glue 24 hours like this. I know it's a long time, but also flowers take a really long time to grow, right? So, okay. And you also can add your leaf. So it's gonna look something like this. Let me show you the example that I did with my children. So here it is. They even decided to color the stem green. You don't have to, but if you want to, add it. And see, they even added the tissue paper on the other ones. I said in the middle, but they liked it so much that they even added to make it more colorful. So see, I have 2 examples. So this is how they're gonna start to look. And see, on one we put 1 leaf, and on another one we put 2 leaves. So you can put as many leaves as you want while you're waiting for it to dry. And the bottle, the vase that we decided to make with the bottle, it's gonna look something like this. Since, again, my children did not like the color of paper I used, they thought it would be prettier if we add some color, and we did it with some paint. So you can add paint, but if you had already colorful paper, you don't need to do that. Maybe if you wanted to have a little bit more pizzazz or more decorations, you can use some stickers or some decorative things that you might be having, like buttons or things like that, or pom-poms. I don't know. Ask your parents what they have in their treasure box that you can use to make your vase a little bit more decorative. And see, and once it's all together, whoopsie, it's gonna look just like this. So we created a beautiful vase with flowers, kind of like in your book of the tiny seed. Well, grade 1, I really hope you enjoyed this lesson. I know it's gonna take quite a while, so you don't have to do it all in one day. You can get steps and steps each day, or during the day, have a nice place for you with your materials, and once things are drying, you can go back and work on it. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to see you and see the wonderful works that you are doing in art. So don't forget to send me a picture once it's all done. Thank you, grade 1. Bye-bye.